Hello, and welcome to the 716 podcast, brought to you by 716 Fine Art. This is episode 14 for Saturday, January 6th. And we have a collection of people around me tonight. One of them, who is going to get introduced last, can't stop giggling. But it's his first night here joining us, but I think he's going to be a nice guest. However, who I do have to my right is Ricky. Help me out, Ricky. Tagliapietra. I was writing you down in the notes, and I was like, Tagliagarda. I can't get past it. I'm sorry.
It's really impossible.
How you doing tonight?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Yeah? You do good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, great. We didn't really actually introduce you.
Oh.
As your, I don't know, the
guy.
Are you the new faithful volunteer?
I'm the new faithful volunteer. All right.
I know, we're without Matt again tonight. I don't know what's going on, but that's okay. We will get by with the cost of me making us all sound like overdrawn morons. But to Ricky's right is...
Dawn Galt, Assistant Director.
And Dawn, how are you doing?
Oh, just great.
This is your last day before you go back to school, right?
It's true. It's very sad.
Okay, very good.
But I am taking a course that'll be good for the gallery, so I'm excited.
Wait a second. Tell me about that. What are you talking about?
It's called, the official title is something about arts, humanities, and economics. So hopefully I'll be able to contribute some of the stuff I'm learning about economics and the art scene within it and help that out with here at the gallery.
That's cool.
I know.
Sounds like something we should all be taking.
I know, seriously. Can we
I'll
sit
bring
in
home
on
the
that?
notes.
I'm not joking. Yeah. Can we sit in on that?
Sure. I'll have you can shadow me. You could be a shadow student.
What, are you kidding me? Seriously?
We could probably pull it off.
Is that legitimate, or should we not be talking about this on the podcast?
Who at Carthage is going to listen to my podcast?
Oh, slam on the podcast.
No, not the podcast. At Carthage.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so let's keep going around. Let's let everybody else know who's at the table.
Yes. And to my right across the table is Ron.
Yeah, Ron Geisler, the faithful behind-the-scenes mechanic guy. I don't know.
Yep.
Guy.
Totally. And then also to Ron's right is Mr. Stanley Krifka, who's joining us tonight.
He giggles a lot.
Hello.
No, do you know what he's doing? He's kind of going through the thing that you went through way back in the beginning of the podcast.
Oh, the whole "don't look at me" thing.
There's this weird like you know how you can be camera shy? Sometimes people come in here and they're like microphone shy. Because it's silly. We're all sitting around each other in this like ridiculous room talking about things, but it's kind of weird. So how are you doing, Stan?
I'm spectacular, Dave.
All right. Very good.
That's an understatement.
It's an understatement.
It is.
All right. Well, let's jump right into things here. First and foremost, tonight I want to talk about, we touched on this on the last episode, and I actually went too far, and I mentioned that we would probably have Mr. Francisco Loyola join us as a guest tonight because we were talking about our website, and Francisco is doing our website. But I actually want us to talk a little bit more about the development of the site and then have Francisco come in maybe in a week or two. Come in a week or two, and we can actually talk to him about how the website works and all of that. But what I want to start off with tonight is, for part one here, I've got 3 different things I'd like for us to talk about. And I don't know, I just have some questions. Like, I want to talk about, have we all seen the website? Probably you two haven't, Stan and Ricky.
I'm not.
Ron, have you had a chance?
No,
to?
I haven't had a chance to look
We
at
got
it.
an email a couple days ago from Francisco, and actually Dawn encountered it. Why don't you tell us about that time?
Well, he said it was a sample. It was kind of cute. He's like, I don't want to 2006 go by without giving you a mock-up of the website. So he sent a nice website. Hey, as Dave hands it to me. Says, hi David, hi Ron. I did not want to end 2006 without a sample website for the 716 Fine Art. So here it is, and he sent us the link.
And what he did was I don't know if we should really give people the link right now or not, because it's his own personal server, and I just want to respect that. But maybe I'll take some screenshots of it and post it on our MySpace or something like that. It looks really cool. And I haven't given him any layouts yet. I haven't given him any templates. He kind of just took our MySpace and dissected things out of that and took graphics out of that. And it looks really cool.
Yeah, it really does, and it says, even in the email, this is my take of how the 716 should look. We can use it as a starting point.
Yes, I agree. It's very simple. It's very elegant. It does not include that first opening page that I had kind of envisioned of all these things popping out, and I'm fine with that, especially for starters.
Right.
But he has our RSS feed right on there. People can subscribe to our XML code. Everything that we blog on our MySpace automatically downloads into the website. So all of our blogs, all of our podcasts. He has an entire page just for the podcast with all the archives and the notes. Every time we post a video podcast, it goes right to the website. It's amazing.
So people can just play it right there on the website. It's really
Right.
nice.
So not only does the website work as an RSS reader, it also works as an RSS broadcaster. So people can absolutely connect with these things, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, it looks really good, very clean. I like it.
I can't wait. Like, it gave me a lot of direction now because it's been a week or two because of the holidays. When I had the meeting with Francisco, he had said like, oh, okay, now send me some templates, and I was like, I'll send them to you tomorrow because I was so excited, but I just obviously didn't get to that yet because of just the holidays and everything.
Right.
But it's really, really cool. So with that said, I really want to hear your guys' input about, and frankly, Stan, even though I know we're talking about something a little bit later, I'd like your input on these kinds of things too. What do we, I mean, this might almost sound too basic and too simple, but I really want it to be black and white. What do we need to have on the website to make it worth it? It's obviously worth it, but what do we communicate through the website? Does anybody have any thoughts?
Well, I feel we should have, just about everything that's for sale here.
Okay.
We could start with a list of the artists, and then from each artist they can go to all the different pieces that we have of theirs. We'd have to have a picture or something of every piece,
Right.
so that it can be viewed on the internet, along
And
with all the information associated with each piece.
Yes, it's true. Where we're lucky is that we do have a small inventory count. As far as what I'm getting at is if we use a PayPal shopping cart program, we've had some experience with PayPal. We've played around with it a little bit, and we've learned that you can either have PayPal integrate into your shopping cart system, because if we essentially you're talking about an online store, isn't that correct, Ron?
I guess, I didn't even think about the PayPal part of it, but if somebody wants to buy it online, they certainly could then.
Right.
Even if you didn't take it to that level yet, if you just had it displayed and people can get a hold of you and pay through some other means, it'd just be good to have it up there, let people know what's available for what price, so people that aren't in this area can see what you guys have.
Right, definitely. Do you know what's really cool about the PayPal account that we have is that if someone does contact us, we can actually send them an email, literally with a purchase button, so that it's none of the rigmarole of like, it's not like you're buying pants at the Gap or something. It's, you kind of see the piece, that let us know through the email, and that might actually sound like that's not convenient, but I kind of think that there's a certain amount of establishment that maybe does need to happen.
It makes it more personal, and it should be that way.
So it's not just like an iTunes click on the
it should
thing.
be personal. They should have contact with you before and after the sale.
I agree. However, what's cool about the PayPal thing is that we can actually, if someone's interested in a piece, we can program that piece into our PayPal account and just essentially shoot them an email that literally lets them click on the button and lets them either enter their PayPal cash or their credit cards or anything. The transaction can legitimately go through, which is really cool, because then we don't have to over the phone. It's completely secure because we don't have to then ask them for credit card numbers over the phone or anything like that. We don't have to, you know what I mean? For example, sometimes we do this thing like if we had a layaway program going or something. Now this is a little bit off topic of the website, but even if we had a layaway program going, someone gives us the 20% down, 25% down, and a week later calls us and says, I really want it. We potentially, if that customer was technically savvy enough, we could actually say, okay, great, we're going to send you an email to complete the transaction, and they could actually legitimately click